G'day guys, welcome back. How are we? Stuart here. Today, something a bit different. We're going into the Queensland Museum to have a look at the Ancient Egypt exhibition. Quite looking forward to this. I love looking at all that kind of stuff. Should be very interesting. There is a lot of stuff I can't film, but let's go inside and have a look. There's the prices for the Ancient Egypt exhibition. $29 for adults, $15 for kids, $27 for concessions. Now it is a timed entry. Our session is 11:10, which starts right now, so got to get moving, get inside. There are some things that I'm not allowed to film in there due to Egyptian law, I guess it is, like mummies and stuff like that, but we'll go in and have a look. It should be quite interesting. Love ancient Egypt. Walking in now, it is on level 3 in the museum. Allowed to take photos, but no pictures of mummified remains. It's a video you can watch at the start about a temple dedicated to Isis, the god Isis. Have a look at this. Medieval food bowl. Footed bowl. Sorry, not food bowl. From the 9th to the 15th century. Still in perfect condition. You wouldn't get something like that these days. This stuff in here is from 2900 BC. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. It doesn't say when this was discovered, but it's ancient hieroglyphs. They use this to try and translate their language into English. I'm not sure how successful they've been, but it's very, very old. So this here is from 2500 BC. It's a false door that they used to hide the tomb of one of the pharaohs. So if anyone tried to rob, they would go to the false door first, and then in behind it was traps, so they wouldn't go much further. Have a look how vibrant the colours are in that still, and it's like 4,000 years old. They were definitely way advanced for their time. This here was for the gods Osiris and Anubis, requesting them to provide bread, beer, fowl and beef for the father and son in the afterlife. So I'm guessing it's a headstone sort of thing for their grave or tomb. Beer, at least they had their priorities right. There are a lot of these in here which are like grave markers or tomb markers. Where they go inside tombs, they're prayers to the gods to treat them well in the afterlife. They'd be placed around the grave, around the tomb, to try and bring good fortune to the dead in the afterlife. We've got some jewellery there from 500 BC back to 1500 BC. And there's your pillow, a wooden headrest, and a flute down the bottom there. And if we go around this side, have a look at the gold necklace. nice. I just can't get over the age of this stuff and how well preserved it is. Like, I know a lot of it was sealed up in pyramids and tombs and things like that, protected by the weather. But have a look at that wicker basket. That's from 1500 BC. Used to store food, linen, toiletries, and jewellery. Well, I'm sure they're only guessing that, but it's probably what was found inside as well. This in here is from the Book of the Dead of somebody. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but it's the first sheet cut from a long papyrus scroll that the priest took into his tomb. And he's praising Isis and Osiris on the left and another god on the right, which would guarantee his rebirth in the afterlife. This is from 1000 BC. Down here we have mummified remains of a cat and a crocodile, a falcon, fish and snakes. A lot of stuff in here, asking for beer and bread in the afterlife. There's a model there. And a boat. They're funeral cones. More jewellery here from Egypt. Here's another coffin. There's one of the coffins made of timber. Not overly large. Take a person wrapped in or mummified remains and then buried in the tomb inside that. Plenty of detail. Even on the inside of the coffin, very ornate. Alright guys, it is a couple of days later. I forgot to film an outro while I was there. Really enjoyed looking at the Egyptian exhibition at the museum. It's on for quite some time if you want to go down and check it out. Alright, thank you. Enjoy your week, and hopefully I'll be back at a theme park next week. Catch you next time. Hooroo.